Hey guys, what's going on? This is your girl Queen G of Queen G Live Experience. Welcome to another episode of the Queen G Live Experience. We are so happy to bring another episode to your lap. I'm so excited today. I'm having a really great morning so far. I'm really happy, and that's a good feeling to be, you know? It hasn't been that many happy days, so I'm happy to be happy. Put it like that. I want to first start out by putting my sponsors out there. As you can see, I'm wearing a beanie cap. This is the Don Vick Show, one of our business partners. He has his own talk show. He sent me some product. So y'all listen, I want y'all to go on there and like his page, the Don Vick Show. Like his page and check out some of his shows. He has some really great guests and some amazing subject matter. And he's a business partner of ours. So he sent me some product. I'm wearing his beanie cap right now. Check it out, the Don Vick Show. He sent me some t-shirts. And I love his t-shirts because it had a bling eye in there. It's really dope. Really, really dope. And I want to shout out another sponsor, of course. On Time Sunwear, which is our company. You know, get your eyeglasses. We got eyeglasses, y'all, for the summer. We got eyeglasses. If y'all want to get some real cool shades, let me know. They are cost effective. On Time Sunwear, really nice and quality. I've sold 3 pair already, which is amazing. We just started this and I sold 3 pair. Thank you guys so much for your support out there and for thinking of us. And, you know, they really are some nice eyeglasses too. My husband has an eye for detail because he loves women. He loves me, and he knows what we like, if you know what I mean. So it's really so much fun to have shades and stuff for the summer, and, you know, have your eyes covered, and, you know, get your glasses. Hey. Without any further ado, I want to introduce my special guest, Miss Nadia Blest, to the show.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you peeked in.
I'm so sorry. Hi. Sorry.
You peeked in a little bit. It's all good. How you doing?
I'm good. Keep
Welcome
on
to
with the sponsor. Come on.
It's all good. It's all good. How you feeling this morning?
I feel great, Queen. I feel awesome. I feel amazing. I'm happy to be here. Please excuse my interruption. I'm sorry.
You're fine. No, you're fine. You know, we are, you've been added on as our technical, you know,
graphics and stuff.
So much for your amazing touches that you've added to this show and this segment. Trust me, it looks a whole lot better. I don't know what you've done. I don't even want to know, because I'm just not technical at all. I don't want to know. I don't want to be a part of that part. But I am grateful for what you've been bringing to the table. And people know the look of it even looks different. So I thank you for your feedback and your participation with that, and helping to run our show and make it just look a whole lot better.
I appreciate the opportunity. It's a good learning opportunity. It goes with what I'm already studying in school, and it just all goes together like prayer, like in the timing of God. It just all comes at the right time, you know. It's
Right. So a lot of people don't. I want to introduce you the way I would. And that is how I met you in Las Vegas, you know, which was amazing. And you and I worked a couple of projects together, several projects actually. And one being my film, Walking by Faith, which was written. I wrote that film, and we directed it and things like that. And you allowed us actually to shoot a scene at your home, which was amazing. You didn't fuss about it. You were like, sure, come on through.
Why would I? That was so much fun. Like I'm just the type of person where I'm like, look at me, look at God. You know what I mean? I don't really have time for hate and the bad energy. You know what I mean? Like I was just so ecstatic to have my homegirl there, you, everybody. Just like it was a lot of fun. We were all friends anyway.
Right. And I don't know if you know this, but the trailer, remember that trailer that was all over social media? It's
Hmm.
like over 17,000 views on there. So I
We
will go and dig
famous.
that and resurface that and put it on the Queensy Live Experience page later so you can take a look at it. I'm so
Yes.
excited about that. Wow, what an
Yeah.
amazing.
What was that? Like 3 years ago?
That was like 3 years ago, I think.
Wow.
About yeah. And we met at that point. We've done a couple of
Couple
projects
things.
together
Hmm.
and
Yep.
shows as well. Like you've come to quite of my shows as a support. I want to thank you for that. If I haven't, sister, thank you for your support of me. I want to do that publicly and say
Thank you.
that in front of everybody because the thing is, you don't have to. You did not have to.
Mm-mm. That's,
You
but you
did.
know, I care and I admire and you know what I mean. We're women out here. We're mothers out here. You know,
Right.
so
Right.
it ain't easy to begin with. So
I'm
why
telling
put
you.
extra
So,
bad energy on people? You don't know what people are going through, and that's something that I learned tough these past 5 years. Tough,
right.
you know,
Right.
like even in the middle of all my even in the middle of all my ups and downs, I had to realize that it really wasn't about me per se, you know.
Right.
So it's been rough, but it's been great. It's
So
been real
talk
worth it.
to us about some of those ups and downs. I know one of your battles has been health. And listen, sister,
I know.
when I tell you I can kind of relate now, not on the
Hmm.
level that you are, but with this recent bout of epilepsy
Hmm.
hitting my schedule and
Hmm.
me trying to adjust to that, it's just the adjustment period is hard.
Hmm.
Getting used to taking the new medicine and like right now I take it at night, so even right now I feel kind of floaty because of the
Hmm.
medicine. I mean, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm kind of you
No, you
know.
can't.
Well, that's good. I'm happy that you can't tell.
You
It's
know,
just an adjustment. It's a
yeah.
constant adjustment for me. So what has that been like? Tell us what your silent illness is, and then tell us what that's like day to day to battle that, having what you have.
Well, to make a long story short, I have a lifelong history of trauma to begin with. I have a lot of history of trauma from a child, and I was going through alcohol withdrawal at 7 years old. So it's just been a long, long, long road of trying to understand what was going on with my body because in 2011, my daughter's father was hit by a car, and then after he passed away 11 years later, I got really, really sick. I got like so sick. So like my hair fell out, my skin was doing stuff that was just so scary. Like I went to UCLA and they even called infectious disease because they was like, you might. Doctor actually told me that I may have to like go to ICU and hospice type stuff. Like that's I was so scared. I was scared out of my mind. And it was just because the way I looked, they hadn't seen in just autoimmune disease before. They were like, this is an autoimmune disease. This is and when I tell you, okay, I did come back positive for some skin and joint disease, you know what I'm saying? Some autoimmune issues, but majority of it was trauma related. Majority of it
Wow.
was
So
stress related.
your illness was brought on from stress and
You have
emotional.
You have no idea. Like as a young girl, remember people used to say stress kills, like literally. And I didn't have a single clue about that. I was like, okay. And I mean, when I got the diagnosis from lupus to scleroderma to Sjogren's to fatally just passing away, like to there's nothing wrong with you, everything under the sun, that has some mental, heaviness as well, some emotional heaviness. I left Las Vegas and came to North Carolina because I just needed better doctors. And in the end, I ended up having to do intensive care therapy. Check that out, right? I'm thinking I need to go to the ICU in the hospital, but I needed intensive therapy because I have been through a lot. I was an alcoholic at a single digits, a baby, 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? Not by choice, but it had a huge effect on my body, and it stopped. Like as a kid, I had these autoimmune diseases as well, and I was never treated. So it just turned into a whole. It just balled up and hit me in December 2016, like a house of bricks, man, just a big building of bricks, and that was the. I had to step down from projects. I was being let go from projects that I really wanted to be a part of. I had gotten sick right when I was on set with the Lost Chapters, the Wolverine series that they were throwing up on YouTube, and that was the last project I did in Las Vegas, and it just rocked my world, man. Rocked my world. Like it took me out, and I lost my
I didn't
job. I
know
lost
you
everything.
were. I didn't know you were going through that so intensely. Like, if we were to look from the outside in
Hmm.
and look at you, you would think that you were the pillar of strength. You're pillar of beauty. No one ever would know that you're suffering like that on the inside.
Yeah, yeah.
What
And I
is that
still,
like to have this something so dramatic be so secretive?
it's really hard because the reason why I'm so secretive into myself because I don't have the type of family that most people do. Like
You
that
sure?
cousin.
We all got some. I'm just here to let you know. It ain't. Now
I'm just
that may
saying,
not
like
be so
I don't
isolated.
I don't have a close relationship with my mom, my sister, my dad. I don't have a close cousin really. I have one close cousin, really. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard because whenever I have an emergency, like I might have, my kidneys are acting up. So whatever I go through with my kidneys, I'm gonna have to do it alone. Whatever I went through when I went to UCLA, there was nobody there by my side. You know what I mean? There was like nobody. So like that's when I realized, damn, you really don't have much support because in those times you should at least have somebody by you. And I don't. You know what I mean? But that's what us the God's dealing with me though. God is taking this time to deal with me and show me. That's why I say, well, it's not about me. It's about the ugliness that I held inside that I need to let go. And that's just all up to me. That's all up to me. But being alone is very, 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 very hard. But I'm not ready for a family, marriage. I'm not ready for none of that right now. I want to be,
Right.
but I can't do anything with it.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's tough. I'm almost the wind is almost knocked out of me with that answer. You know,
Yeah.
because
So I
I'm so
just
oriented and
right.
epilepsy without some family around me, somebody that would be able to report it or say
Right.
something if they saw you go down or like
Right. That part. That's the part I be
somebody
talking about.
go to the store with me. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm. That's the part I be talking about because I can't always cook, and I love to cook. You know what I mean? My daughter loves to eat, so little simple things like that. Like when I'm really out of it, there's nobody here to cook or clean. I'm the only one. So basically, coming here and going through everything that I've gone through, I had to just find something. I had to find something, man. I had to find something. I was like, God, I need something to hold on to. I need something to keep me up. Like I'm on fire, keeping my kids warm right now. God, like I can't do this. I can't live like this. I went through a lot of that, those thoughts of maybe I'm just better off not here, but I'm still here.
How is your daughter doing? Being the one by your side mainly, and your main support. Like,
That kid is the best angel out of heaven. Let me tell you this. She's not like any other child I've ever met. She's extremely helpful. She's extremely calm. This kid don't have no tantrums, no crying bouts. No, I mean, I just have like the best kid. She wakes up for school on her own. She does her schoolwork. If she sees me out of it, she knows what to do. She has to know what to do. She's 7. She has to know. Like I tell her all the time, and if something happens, this, and that, and this. And that's just
and
how
that is a blessing, girl. We be trying not to cry, but it always.
I know you got my whole stomach
like
in
it
that.
always.
But
I'm trying not to get emotionally tapped in, but it's just hard because I'm just so I feel people, and I have a heart, and it just, and I deal with things too that's similar to that. Like my divinity girl, she give her teachers what for and back. Okay. When I tell you, I get a call probably every day, but at home, Mama, you need anything? You
yeah,
need me to run, and you need me to take that for you? You need me to give you a massage? Like, that's her, because she don't want me to hurt
yeah,
or
man,
suffer or go through
yeah,
anything. And that's why I was like, man, we're going to be crying again, because I'm just like, I think about the angels that God has placed directly in our lives, and how much of a blessing that was, and what would we do? And I had my babies late. I had my babies late in the game. Like, they are
yeah,
just now.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had them at 30 something, 38. I was 38 years
Oof,
old or something when I had my
I can't
twins.
have another baby right now. I cannot. Oh God, what would I do?
Um,
What would I do with another baby right now? I wouldn't even know what to do with it. I'd be like, what is this? What is this? Take it back. I wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, because I'm 38. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, another child. I don't think so. I'm worried about my daughter making me a grandmother right now. And I'm like, you better not. I'm still cool. I still go live. I still I still got things to do. Don't do me.
right.
But
I'm becoming a grandmother too. Yeah, so I get it. Yeah.
yeah,
The cycle of life is very interesting, and I just feel really blessed to be a mom, and really
yeah,
blessed that we had the opportunity to you know, have our children around us, and be here. And like I said, if you're an angel, what if she's like your angel? You know what I mean? She's your angel.
no, you don't understand. The day her father passed away, we came home that night and she snored the entire night just like how he snored when he would sleep. And ever since that day, I see him in her he's here. He's here like I want to say like a full-time parent, but then I'd have him cooking and cleaning and doing that. But he's here.
Right.
He's here. He's definitely in her. I know that he helps keep her calm and helps keep her because it's like one of those things where you're like, that's not, I don't want to say it's not normal, but it's just so heaven sent.
Right. I understand. I get it. An
Yeah.
angelic presence through a
Mm-hmm.
presence.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that. Tell
And
us about
so
your spiritual side, Nadia.
my what?
Spiritual side.
Mm, what about it?
I just want to know about your spiritual side. What do you believe in? And do you believe that it's necessary, just for people that's watching, tuning in.
I personally, I know God is real. There's no single doubt in my mind because that's been the only parent by my side. That's been the only savior by my side. I have cheated death. I can't tell you how many times, Shanta. I was a terrible young person. I was horrendously. I was breaking out of jail. I was doing a lot of things when I'm writing a book about it, so I can't even really, tell too much. But I do know God's there. Since you asked the question, I do honestly feel like growing up in the church kind of messed me up. In the Christian church, kind of messed me up. But I know who God is in my life, and I know what I need to do to honor Him. And I'm trying to love everybody the way He wants me to, and you know, not say anything when I don't have nothing nice to say. That's where I'm at. And I pray. I pray all day like I talk. I talk to God all day. But that's that, yeah. He definitely.
I believe it's something bigger than us.
Oh
I
yeah.
definitely know it.
There has to be.
Yeah, there's no way we would even be here if it wasn't something bigger than us.
There has to be something bigger out there because I should be dead, man. I should be dead doing a lot of the things that I did, all the risk taking I did. I was super fearless up until I had my kids. Once I had my kids and I realized, okay, things can happen to them. I don't have no control over that. I can control me getting into some stuff, and I can deal with people missing me. I can't deal with my kids missing me or me missing my kids. So um it's been a lot, but I know God is definitely my protector, my provider, my everything, for sure.
Right.
And so I basically, when I came out here to North Carolina, I basically, like I said before, I had to find something to do. I had to find something to
Right.
do because I found myself out here in the middle of North. If anybody's been to North Carolina, you know that you are not going anywhere without a car. Nowhere. Okay. So I came out here without a car and still don't have a car, which is driving me up the wall, but I'm just staying hopeful. Um, but then I found the voiceover industry. And I was like, okay. I couldn't believe that I had to come all the way to the sticks though to find my career. I'm here in the middle of blaring lights, Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? For 17 years. And then I leave and it's like, poof, there goes the rest of your life. There you go.
Right.
So it was just an
Well,
amazing experience.
a lot of opportunities are now digital
Yeah.
because of what type of year we've had with COVID and everybody being at home. So it's kind of changed a lot for a lot of us. You know what I mean? Changed the way that things are.
Moves.
There's
Yeah.
jobs even on this show in the downline for you. It's people hitting you up to say they might need your services. So get ready, girl.
That's why I keep putting up my stuff there. I hear y'all. I see your messages coming through. Just, me and Queen G, we get to talk and we talk about it all because we love to talk and shit, we love each other. So you ain't going to get a clean cut question to question here. But yeah, so.
I got a bit of a surprise for you.
I'm not used to that. I'm not used to those. I'm not used to it. What, Queen?
I'm waiting on it to hit my timeline, but yeah, I got a bit of a surprise coming up. So we are going to be expecting a little something in a few minutes. I know you're like, what?
I know. I like all these thoughts is coming through my head right now.
Right. Well, I wanted to also, let's bring this up to kind of throw your mind away from that surprise.
Okay.
Let's take your mind off of the surprise. I want to congratulate you on your new up and coming show that you created and all the amazing ideas that you have
Yeah, man. Is that my
Brought to,
surprise?
I'm sorry, I'm not surprised. It's
Is that my
inboxing
surprise?
me.
Look. That my surprise. I'm not used to surprises, girl. I don't get nothing. I don't get a
I
damn thing.
know. Well, you came to the wrong person because you know me. I'm a little different. I'm a little different.
I love it. Nah, but me and Kishana Maikia, my a homegirl of mine that I met in Las Vegas, doing a project out there. Um, it's so crazy how her and I we talk, sporadically here and there and whatnot. And it's like every time we talk, we have a lot of stuff in common. We like on the same movement. So the other day, she randomly calls me and she's like, "Can you help me practice this script?" And I'm like, "Yeah, get it out right then and there. You don't got to call me back. Get it out. Let's do it." So she's like, "Okay." So we start going through it. We start going through it, whatever, whatever. And then we just continue to talk. And I'm like, "Yo, you want to do a podcast with me? You want to do a broadcast with me? Really a broadcast because it hasn't really set in podcast mode. We want to be kind of like visual. We want to like be on a stream, maybe on we're using Skype so far, but so she was like, yeah, I've been praying to do it. I want to do it. I just don't want to do it by myself. So I was like, bet. And we literally stayed on FaceTime the entire day from there on out and just was working out everything, all the kinks, writing stuff down. I started recording, and then that's how I got that little trailer out right now, that little blooper video of us just cracking up laughing because you know how it is. You know how it is.
I love that too. I love that it's so spontaneously done. It's so nice the way that you guys came together. You
Yeah,
were looking for originally a male host, right?
I
And
was.
then
Yeah,
it kind of changed. You were like, let me
yeah. I didn't want to. I wanted
Mhm.
to use a male co-host because I didn't want to seem like at any point if conversations came up about like dating, I didn't want to seem like I was bashing the opposite
Right, I
sex,
got you.
you know?
Right,
So, but at the same time, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bash anybody to anyway. So, I just know that we're in such a sensitive time. Lord, everybody's
right,
so sensitive right now. So I'm like considering all of those things before anything else, you know? So,
right.
but the way Kishana and I came together, definitely meant to be. Definitely meant to
Yeah.
be. So,
Well, I'm excited about your upcoming project and that I'm getting ready to back you and support it and get behind you and make sure you book me as a guest girl
yeah, you know I am. You know
on
I
the
am.
platform.
You know I
I'm
am.
looking forward to that. So I wanted to see if there was any way that you can play a promo or commercial right now.
I don't know how. I truly don't know how. That's something that I haven't quite. Wait a minute. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can. I'm a genius. I
Okay.
promise you. Hold on. I promise you. I'm just too smart for my own good. Hold on.
Right? It's all good.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. So just bear with me. Hold on. Hold
Well,
on,
just
y'all.
try it when you get back, okay?
Okay. Um.
Okay.
Got y'all. Hmm. I don't want to press. I knew it. I knew it. I knew. I knew it. I knew it. I know everything. Come on now. I know everything, y'all. I knew Kishana was coming.
Ah, you
I knew it. I was like, Kishana coming. She's on her way. What's that, Kiki? I don't want to try to share my screen live. That's a little tricky. Could somebody help me? Oh, shout out to Rick Williams, Mr. Rick Williams. You can find me at suchavoice.com/Nadia right there. You can find me on Instagram at Nadia Blest 718. You can also find me Nadia Blest on Facebook. But my website is suchavoice.com/Nadia for my voiceover work, which has been extremely interesting. And it just so happens that my homegirl Kishana does voiceovers as well. Like, you don't really get into the voiceover business and think that you're gonna have a good friend that does it too, unless y'all got into it together, you know? So that whole fact was just amazing. We kind of like, it was weird that we didn't even know that about each other. So, but I don't know if Kishana's going to be able to get on. So basically, I am good for narration, commercial. I got my first job doing radio commercials with RadioKing.com. Children Future Radio. They hired me yesterday. Madam Meek, shout out to Madam Meek. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I look forward to working with you. Longevity, like I would appreciate great relationships to come out of this. However, let's get this work done. Let's go to work, like they say, right? Let's go to work.
Did you see your surprise?
Kishana, yes, I did, but I don't. Can you bring her on?
I'm trying to see.
Oh,
I see her, but it's not.
Thing is, I don't think you can use StreamYard on your phone.
No, I'm not doing it through the phone. I'm doing it on the
her.
The tablet. I saw her at the bottom of the tablet. What is it saying? Let's see.
So if y'all go to suchavoice.com/Nadia, you can hear examples of my narration and commercial demos. And you click on the contact me link and it will take you straight to my social media and you can message me.
It's saying that we are blocking her mic and her camera.
We're not. We're not.
Okay.
We're not. Mm-mm.
Okay. Try again. Okay. So that's your surprise. I invited Kishana. You know, she's on the West Coast, so it's a lot earlier for her. It's like 2 hours earlier.
3 hours for me. 2 hours from you. Yeah.
Sacrifice because she was up late and she was like, "Sure, I'll do it. I'll chime in and surprise her in the morning." You know what I mean? So it's just the effort and thought that she even took the time to get up this super early on her
That's
end.
My girl, man. That's my girl. That's all day.
To try to jump in and talk to us during your show. I thought it would be a great surprise to have you guys, get on here and chat about some of your upcoming, thoughts and ideas of what you're going to be doing and talk about your friendship. These type of situations, we are working together, but we've been friends. You know what I mean? Long before this.
Yep.
Long before this.
Yep.
So,
period. That's what I'm saying.
One another.
When you click with people and when people are there just for, a small time. And, the good thing about Kishana and I is like, we weren't talking every day up until this. But her daughter used to come to my house. They hang out. She's been in my house a few times. And We're just two women who we're the same age. Our children are damn near the same age. You know what I'm saying? We do a lot of the same
Right.
things. You know, she does voiceovers as well. She's doing the voiceover study as well as me. Um, and so it just all goes together, like, you know. And so we're just two women who know how to stay in our lane. We don't want to be all over your lane because that's not for me. What's for you is not for me, girl. And what's for me is not for you. You know,
Right.
we're not the
Right.
same person. So you can't be mad at my success and I can't be mad. I cheer him on. I cheer him on. I'm like, you know what? Boom.
She got
Yeah. Oh, I had to act like a tech in the car. I don't know what I'm doing with this stuff. I'm like, whoa, hold on.
There goes
But I got
my
it.
lady.
Hi. Hi,
sweet
guys.
lady. Hey,
What's up,
mama.
Shauna?
Alexa. Hey. Hi, ladies.
What's
This is
up?
Shut. I miss you guys.
I
I
miss
just
you
want hugs. Hugs.
too. I miss you too. Oh my God.
Oh my
Kashana is in Las Vegas, and you know, we all have worked together in some capacity or the other. So Nadia,
We go back.
let
We
me
go way back. Back in
Nadia,
time.
oh my God. Nadia,
What? What?
Shana, you gotta tell Nadia how me and you first met.
Oh,
Ooh.
first man. Wow, okay.
Ooh.
It was about maybe what, 2008-ish or so. Shantae was a casting director and she was casting for a pilot. And I
Yeah.
happened to walk into the room and it was a whole bunch going on. A whole bunch going on. But from that audition, I got a friend, I would say. I met someone who would later come around to be more than, you know, who she was when I met her that day. You know, she was awesome. And then we came back around later, years later, here in Las
Years.
Vegas. Years
Years
later.
later.
And then after that, I became her assistant, and we was working together. We was traveling together, all kinds of stuff. New York, LA, going just
Oh
ripping and
yeah.
Down
running.
the road with
Yeah.
me
Uh-huh.
on this journey, like
Mhm.
in it,
Yeah.
okay, in it,
Yes,
like
grind
that's
time,
a
okay?
trip, huh?
It was grind time, okay? Shantae, I'll tell you, that was the day I learned that she can interview from sun up to sundown, and the sun comes back
Man.
up again.
Yes, she can. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh,
Because
we was out there at the
during
Henry
that
Hudson
time,
all day.
yeah, I interviewed a lot of people in Yonkers by the lakefront. It was like a waterfront, and
I think it was the Henry
from
Hudson.
morning
It was the
until
Henry
night,
Hudson.
I interviewed people, and it was crazy. Like I never been tested to that level of intensity when it came to interviews. But Kashana saw me. She saw me work like from sun up to sundown, no breaks hardly. And
No,
we were crying, we were emotional, we were, you know,
it was
just
all
all
Wow.
kinds
kinds
of
of
stuff going
it
on.
was a beautiful trip, beautiful experience.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
That's a
how I
beautiful
know
thing.
Katana. She and I look, I approve of your new co-host because I know her personally, and Kashana is just good people.
Good people,
She
yeah.
has great character.
Thank you. So are you
She's
guys. I
just
love
Like you
you.
didn't know that. Would you stop? Stop it. You know this. I tell you this all the time. Okay.
I know. I know. I love you. I think that
so
this connection was nothing but God. I don't. Nadia just fell out the thin air into my lap when it came to this whole co-host podcast, you know, decision to collaborate, and it was awesome. When she presented it to me, it was just like, why not? And it just happened. It just sort of happened.
right,
It was organically grown.
You ain't lying.
right.
Mhm.
I look forward to seeing y'all go at it. And I am all about that talk life. I'm all
Yes,
about
yes.
communication on camera and, getting the perspectives across. I think that, and see, this is the problem. A lot of people would sit here and be like, oh no, there we go. Let me tell you something. We need more, okay? We need more perspectives on camera. Like
Right.
sister to sister, or only you guys can bring the type of subject matter that you can bring. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be
Mm-hmm.
so unique and so different. I got some people I want to refer to y'all. Like,
Well,
you know what I
hey, bring
mean?
them on in. We're
Yeah.
So
open for whatever. I think
I'm, I'm
it's going to
looking
be a beautiful
forward
thing.
to I'm looking forward to even just being a part of, the support system for you guys, and being here in that capacity, because let me tell you, it's a lot of great
Yeah,
people
the
out here,
support is
and we
everything.
all need platforms. Everybody needs
Mm-hmm.
platforms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's so
Support
serious. So,
is the key to this thing. Support is major. So we
oh yeah.
appreciate it, and here it's a beautiful thing. As long as we support each other across the board, we can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Right. Now,
Yeah.
I'm surprised Nadia. She had no idea.
Yeah.
I hit Turner up last night. I was like, girl, I gotta do
Let me
this.
tell you, Shantae, I almost messed that up.
I
I
know you
almost
did because
messed
we were
that
on
up.
the phone.
Yes,
Yeah.
because she was like, did you see the message I sent you? And I was like, what message? I didn't see your message yet, Shantae. And I happened to open it up. I was like, oh, okay. So I started reading it out to her out loud, and then I was like, surprise.
And then I'm like, why isn't she answering me?
She said, what are you talking about? And I was like, nothing. Not,
I'm like, why is she going
I'm
over
not
with?
answering.
Why aren't you answering me? What's wrong?
That's
I'm like, did you
hilarious.
hear what I just asked you?
Right. So you almost gave
I
it
Seriously.
just,
up,
I,
honey. You
I
almost gave
just,
it up.
it
It's
was,
all
it was
good.
more so of me like going back in, like she didn't hear that, I just completely dropped it at that point. I dropped everything and
She did.
tried to act like
No,
she
she
didn't hear
really
it.
did. And I was like, that's why when you said I have a surprise, I was like,
It's
I connected to
still,
it. Girl, I connected that thing. I
it's
said,
still super, super cute. And I think that you guys are so amazing. You guys are amazing women. This is Women's History Month, and we are honoring us, period. There's so many sacrifices that we make every single
Of
day,
course, we
and as
do.
mothers, as I'm a wife, you know what I mean?
yep.
If you were to sit with a woman and talk with them, oh my God, you'll
Some
find out so
wonderful
much.
stories, some hard stories. You'll hit all the emotions talking to a woman. That's some
Right, right.
stories.
Exactly. Kashana, you're a mother of how many? Because I know you have how many
I'm a mother of 3 biological and 1,000,002 from a heart.
right. See.
Can
And
I
even
can I jump in real quick?
yeah,
Can I
go ahead.
because Mr. Rick Williams, thank you for reaching out so much. Mr. Rick Williams, he's over here keeping in touch with us. Mr. Rick Williams, I am not in Las Vegas anymore. I'm in North Carolina, but we can always link this way. You can find me. I just wanted to acknowledge the commenters really quick. I'm sorry. Harley
Oh
Quinn
no.
Williams.
You see comments on there?
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Now I'm gonna get on you live,
Hello.
Nadia.
Huh?
Now you can't be introducing yourself as a tech to our show and then getting your
Man,
own and then growing and then
this is
dipping out.
hard. Yeah, it's not easy, man. It's not easy.
A
I'm like,
sister needs you. I'm just saying, I'm gonna need you, for future shows. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, don't be leaving
I'm
me
just
yet.
saying,
You can't leave yet.
right? Like you know,
it's
look
not gonna
at her,
happen.
look at her. See,
Like,
that's
my
how
hands
it
are up.
happens. That's how it works. But for all of us, we want expansion. We want growth. We want us to, sow our royal oats and get out there and push our brands. And y'all gonna be powerful together. I can't wait to see
I
how it
received
all
that.
comes
I
together.
received it.
I can't wait. Yeah. So anything you want to get us prepared for as you get ready to launch your show? Anything?
I would like to, in the meantime, once again, promote the voiceover work that Keishana both and I are working really hard towards. She's taking her classes, and I'm pretty much just taking marketing now. I finished all the actual voiceover work. So you could go, like I said, to my website, suchavoice.com, Nadia/Nadia, and our show. We're looking more towards, between you, me, and them, because it's just real content. Like, it's honestly nothing is scripted except for the skits that we are going to be coming on there with. But you'll know, the viewers will definitely know that it's a skit. But we're both actresses, and we both do voiceovers. We're both gorgeous, so we're gonna use it. Why not?
And you've already been presented. Yeah, you've been presented with some voiceover opportunities from Children Future Radio, which is going to be my new radio home coming up, launching March 27th. So, they definitely need you and need some voiceover work, because we got plenty of shows, plenty of commercials that will be dropping there. So
I'm gonna be working on that today, all day, because I have a deadline. So I need to work on that stuff for Miss Madam Meek. Thank you for the opportunity again. You can find them at radioking.com. radioking.com, and you look up Children Future Radio, and you will find some really good music for your little ones. Because when you be in the car and you be listening to WAP, forgetting that they in the back, you got to turn on that Children Future Radio, girl, because you be in the front seat doing too much. Doing too much.
It's chilled. I love the music on Children Future Radio. And I'm relaunching. Kishana, you remember my Queen G and Friends show? Queen G and Friends radio show, when I interviewed Bushwick Bill and all of them? I'm relaunching that on Children Future Radio. So it's coming back out. Queen G and Friends. I haven't had that out in a minute.
I will be tapping in.
So now, I'm so excited about it. And by the way, I think you were working with me. Were you working with me when I was doing shows with John of Troop and all them? I think you were, if I can remember. But all of those interviews and stuff that I did while I was on the air in Vegas, all of those are in my new book. I wrote a book, and I
just seen that. Congratulations. Awesome.
Thank you. I'm only bringing this stuff up, Nadia, because I haven't talked to Kishana in forever, and it's like,
wow.
Since then, Kishana, I wrote 14 total books, Mama. Insane.
You've been scribbling, haven't you?
That's it.
Not scribbling.
I love
her. Speaking of books, though, Miss Queen G, I'm actually writing my book about myself. It's going to be called Cocaine Kisses. You guys, I'm definitely going to push that one out. This one is going in the best direction that it could possibly go. And it's about my life growing up. It's about what we were talking about earlier, about being an alcoholic at 5, and you know what I'm saying, all that extraness.
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
Because of what I just came through with the whole writing journey. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable.
Oh, girl. Ain't no vulnerability in this one.
And sometimes there were different things that brought out different types of subject matter, if you know what I mean. I had to go into different spaces or moods to get out certain things. You know what I'm saying now that you're
But then
writing.
just,
It's
it
like,
just puts
open up
you.
those floodgates. It come,
Yeah,
yeah.
I noticed that throughout the process. Like when I get into a story, I'm like, okay, I got through that beginning breakthrough, and now I can write the story. But the minute I'm about to go into another story, I take like a day and a
yeah,
half, 2 days to get back into it because I'm like, oh, I got to talk about this, Lord. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And then you get all this flood of memories and all this stuff that comes
yeah.
back. I be calling my therapist like,
Oh yeah.
But writing
It's
is therapy. You'll be
definitely
doing yourself a favor as well.
facts.
it's an emotional process. I didn't expect that part, to have to, tap in with certain types of music or listen to this. Like my book Get Back Up Again, the reason it's titled that is because of the song with Donnie McClurkin.
You back up
We
again.
fall down, but we get up. And you remember the middle section of the song, Get Back Up Again, Get Back Up Again. That is where I got the title of my book from.
Nice. Okay.
Because that part was like,
Yeah, facts.
Talk to you.
it was strong. It was like, Get Back Up Again. He was really in that moment, and I was like, that's the title. That's the title. That's the title. So you get little things from different moments that you go through when you're writing. It's just very interesting, the transformation that you go through. It's very powerful, nonetheless, though. Very, very powerful. And it's life changing. Now that I've written all these books, I don't want to write nothing.
I mean, you got 14 out the way. You can take a break if you want to do
I
everything else
know.
you want to do.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
like,
now that it's all out, it's like I call it the pouring out process. What you're in right now is what I call the pouring out process. And it comes out and comes out until it's just you're emptied out. And then it's
Yep.
kind of like, okay, you know.
Yeah. It's not
Um
easy.
therapy.
It's not easy going and
no.
recapping on things that you have pushed down and forgot about and got over. People say, writing is healing. It is, but you got to relive that thing one more time. You got to go through that thing one
Right.
more time. And that's where I have realized things about myself. Remember, I was telling you yesterday, Kishana, in order for things to change around me, I had to change. I had to go ahead and dig up all that ugliness that I let take root
Yep.
inside of
Yeah,
me.
we talked
And
about that.
everybody else was to blame, and everybody else was the problem. And how could they? I've had such a hard life, and I've been through so much, and it was always about me, 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 me. Until I got sick, and I'll be the first one to say, man, I've been selfish for a long time. I've been selfish. I've been a very selfish person, and because I had such a hard childhood that people just had to understand that. People just had to know that it's unfortunate, and I'm just a sad basket case. No, man, like you gotta, you want people to think more of you. You got to think more of yourself.
Right.
You have to take care
Mm-hmm.
of yourself in order to pour into and even be poured into because healthy people are not necessarily going to stick around forever and pour into an unhealthy person. Eventually, it's going to be like, okay, with all this pouring I done did into you, you got to do something with it. I got to move
Right.
on. You know what I'm saying? So, in those type of situations, I'd be like, how dare you leave me? You supposed to be here forever. I was very angry because, and then realizing with this book, Cocaine Kisses, that I realized my dad was getting me drunk at 5 years old. If I had a car that day, I probably would have drove all the way out to Pennsylvania where he's at. You know what I'm saying? But God has his reasons. I don't have a car for a reason right now because I'm in the middle of writing a book that got me all in my feelings. And I'm the type of person, what you
Yeah,
doing?
handled that. Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
just, God knows me. God knows me, right? So I just, all that
Bro,
ugliness, like it ain't even about it's not about my mama. It's not about my daddy. They did what they did. And if they don't want to change, that's on you. I'm going to have a kick ass relationship with my kids though. That's it. That's all I know.
that's how you get it. That's how you
Yep.
change the game. That's how you break all those generational curses
And
and
it's up
just
to
Right.
move
me.
on. You move
It's up
on
to
and move
me.
forward.
Even I have an older sister too that is still kind of like just stuck in the whole toxicity of the dynamic of our relationships and everything. I'm like, you know what? The last argument I had with my sister, I was like, when are you gonna break the cycle, man? We're supposed to be sisters. We're supposed to understand each other. We're supposed to be the only two in this world that really get each other. But you gotta let that go. Your sister don't want to be a sister, then I've gotten so many other sisters. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I got my best cousin that's
Right.
been my sister forever. You know.
And then when it comes to situations like that, relationships like that, you just pray over them. Eventually,
Mhm.
God will bring it around when it's meant
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
timing is everything. And sometimes maybe she's somewhere on her journey, and she just needs that time to find herself like you did. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? She needs to do the
Mhm.
same thing for herself, and
Yeah.
divine timing will make
And
everything
I'm gonna tell
happen
you
as it
another
should.
part of it is that some people can't get over the hurting part of what you did.
Some people
Or
You know,
didn't
choose
do.
not to get
they
over
they
the
choose
hurt.
not to, but some people they still see you in that same messed up way. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like they can't move forward.
They won't let you
Uh,
grow up. They won't let you grow up. People love to see
right,
you and know. People
Mhm.
like to be needed, and people like to have all the answers. You know what I'm saying? So close family and stuff, they don't want to see. They don't want to let you grow up because they feel like they have to be the bearer of all news, all answers, all this, all that. But when you like me, I've passed the whole thing with me and my mother. Like, I can't sit here and do this anymore. I got kids of my own. You don't want to change. I
Mhm.
pray for you, but my deepest prayers go out to my kids. You know what I'm saying? In our relationships and to think, what else is there to do with your mama? At least your mama. She's too old to change. She's too old,
right,
Not
right.
too old. Nobody's too old. Pray and let it go.
girl.
Pray and let it go.
I can see what y'all got maybe gonna be like on the show. It's gonna be so great.
No,
I can't wait.
we are so like I can't with her. Like she's just too good. We just too good. Like I can't even.
I
I
can't
can't.
wait. I can't wait to see y'all. Give us the name and title of the show again. And then, Nadia, go ahead and put your voiceover website on the screen again. And you are
Hmm.
also the technical person for the Queensy Live experience that is helping to handle our technical needs. And it's made an amazing difference
She is
on
awesome in the technical aspect of everything. She's awesome.
visual.
Y'all don't even understand. Like I'm learning all this week.
Okay, that's
Like
fine. But when you know it already that you were doing great, because put
yeah,
me behind
because
Right.
technical, it's gonna be all kinds of crazy stuff flashing across your screen, all
yeah,
kinds of crazy
yeah. Oh, I'm
stuff
gonna
that's
do
not
it.
supposed to be up there.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
You see, I had a
I'm gonna
hard
do it.
time logging in. You see, I'm like, I'm
Like,
here, but I can't see or hear me. I can't.
Oh my God, this is so good. But I just I want to learn it. So therefore, I'm not going to let any part of it stop me from moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I get off with y'all, there's certain things that I wanted to learn while we were broadcasting. I'm gonna learn it today. I'm gonna tackle that thing today. I'm not about like we was talking about yesterday. We all spent a little time waiting for other people to put us on. You know what I'm saying? We've
right.
all been there. We've
Now
all
we
been
have
there.
the platforms and the opportunity. That's why I didn't wait to put you in this position. Hey,
Hmm.
you want a position?
Yeah, I came and I
I didn't
got it.
get permission from anybody or
Mhm.
run it by anybody. It's like
And
my
let me
heavenly
tell you,
father is my boss, and that's
right?
You
that's
see the
enough.
need and you feel the need. That's what it was. You seen the
That's
need, you
enough.
filled it.
I'm only happy that you were so willing to try it and try something new and jump right in and girl, you have done amazing so far. Like I love it.
Thank you.
It looks amazing. And I've
I did
called
my
you
own
for
website too.
technical technical questions like
I'm like, hold on, just give me 1 second. I'll find out right now. Hold on. Right.
What to do with this? You know what I mean? And she just
she's good at what she's learning. You're learning well.
I love that you jump right in on the challenge and made the effort. Effort goes a long way, as you can see. Effort goes a long way. I'll tell people, a lot of us not perfect, but it's the effort that you put in. It's the effort that you put in and what you try to do. You know what I mean? And that goes a long way. So is there any final words that you would like to say to our audience before we jump off of here?
Kishana, you can go first.
I'll just say, first and foremost, thank you for having me on. I almost messed up the surprise. I really did. But either way, it was a good time getting up here and spending some time with you ladies. It's been a while, and I love the energy that's coming off this thing right here. This is all this greatness.
Look at all
one
this.
channel. Here we go. I love it. I just hope, the viewers, y'all come check us out. When we start our podcast, it'll be out shortly. Nadia on the technicals. we'll be having that put out there real soon. And if you want to follow me, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. I have a Twitter, but I don't know how to work it like that yet. See, technical difficulties. I'm Kishana Mikey of my name, just like that. That's how you find me.
Nice.
And, thank you so much again for accepting the call of the surprise to come on and surprise, your co-host.
Oh no problem. It was my honor.
Like, do this without doing something special for Nadia, because you listen. We've all had the shorter end of the stick a lot of times in life. Sometimes I still get it, you know what I mean? But it's just nice to throw the element of surprise out there sometime and do something nice for somebody, you know what I mean? And be there for someone. And you've been there for me all this past week, and just us learning together and, stepping our necks out there together and trying something different. And we didn't know. We didn't know that this beautiful surprise was on here. And Nadia, you've been supporting me a lot. Like, you've been supporting me so much, coming on to my show in the morning. Girl, it was you that got me through the Baby Daddy, Baby Mama show.
That was tough.
It helped me to calm down because I was in tears. I was upset that morning.
That was tough.
Because the father of my child was just cutting up. You know what I mean? And
like
I needed a sister friend.
The one I met Shante?
She said the one I met, Shante. Uh-oh.
The LA one?
I didn't been with Shante in some moments, okay? I was with her at the birth of her grandchild.
Wow.
We got to spend some good time together.
You see what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm saying, y'all? None of us is brand new. We didn't meet yesterday.
No.
But me, I would like to, say thank you for the I don't want to thank Queen G while she's not sitting there. So
I know, she just disappeared.
She be that's her. That's the Queen G Live experience. That's the experience, baby. Nah, but
well, that was somewhat me yesterday. So I maybe Shante rubbed off on me a bit. You see?
You know what? I want to talk to you after this. I need to talk to you, ma'am.
Of course.
Somebody was knocking at my door.
John, don't you know?
They were banging on the door.
Oh wow! Don't be knocking like that.
I would like to say thank you. I would like to say thank you, Queen, for believing in me and allowing me to teaching me stuff, man. Just allowing me in your world and not having any problems with it. Like, it's not easy to find homegirls that are not always in and out of their feelings. You know what I'm saying? So I just really appreciate you and everything. This whole new move right here. When I tell y'all I was really here with nobody and nothing for a while, like I'm back. I'm back. Like, like I've always been a
Back,
hard
baby.
worker. I've always been a hard worker. I've always been one to give. And I just been praying, like, God, please put me in a position where I can just be utilized and used. I don't want to be looking for help, looking for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to be vulnerable. I don't like to be out of it. You know what I mean? So I just thank God and I thank you both for believing in me and having my back, yo, because I don't have that.
Definitely, definitely. Well, we got to be there sisterhood wise for each other. We got to be there for each other. Period.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the two of you as well in my life. You know what I mean? I'm looking at y'all in the eye like y'all have come through for real.
We
And
gotta meet up in Las Vegas when all of this is over and have some dinner and drinks. We gotta
do. It doesn't have to be Vegas.
Heels.
I can escape. We can go. I can come to North Carolina or Texas. It don't have to be here.
We'll do it all. We're gonna do it all. Get that.
we didn't did the Vegas thing. We didn't did the Vegas thing out here, so we can move.
Did.
We can move.
Oh my God, that is so crazy.
You can show me
we can
your
move
part.
around. We can move around.
Yeah, I ain't never
I like
been to
the sound of
Texas.
that. Moving around. I like the sound of that.
Moving around.
I like that.
Moving around in our near future. Okay.
I'm gonna jump off of here, off today's show. Thank you so much, Nadia, for being an amazing guest today. Kashana, thank you for joining us on this segment.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck with your future endeavors. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm
excited for the journey.
Yes, and you guys, listen. I'll be in the wings supporting, and I got a lot of guests to send your way. So definitely, let's link, let's talk. Whatever I can do for you, let me know. I'm here for you, and I appreciate you so much for being a part of my world during this time, especially during this time. It's been a lot going on, but I appreciate y'all sisters for real.
No problem, man. Love you, Queen. Love you, Kishana.
Appreciate you both of you ladies. Thank you.
You guys are awesome. All right.
Love you.
See you guys. Bye, y'all.
Bye.